Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. White. Now it's Ronaldinho. David Villa. There's the hit! They've scored!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So a breakthrough already.
Fouquier.
Liverpool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Hugo Duro! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pepelu goes short. Pepelu. Almeida. That's good play. And that has been cleared. Lobbed in behind. Adams clears it away. And he was quick to react. Gaia chooses to go crossfield. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. David Villa. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gerrard. David Villa, played out to the right. Ronaldinho. David Villa. David Villa! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Liverpool 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here. Shot at goal! A whisker away from making it 4.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pepelu attempts a clearance. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Fouquier. He's got to be in here!
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Ronaldinho plays it short. It's a mighty effort! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Fouquier. Javi Guerra. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Almeida. Haaland. That looks a good ball through. That is good alertness. Pepelu. Almeida. Hugo Duro. And Almeida. And Javi Guerra. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pepelu. Pepelu takes control of it and he's on the move. Ødegaard powering forward here. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Adams. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Gerrard. Haaland. That's a good intervention, That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's very neat. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Haaland. David Villa. And the shot! And another try!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rosier. Vieira wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Vieira. White. Beckenbauer. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Leganes looking to pass their way through. Beckenbauer is there, and he can get that clear. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper sees it all the way. Rosier. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game, Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Haaland! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Costa Curta. Ødegaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Liverpool are leading here through the only... He's having a go! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Vieira being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Haaland. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Has a look and place it forward. Just 5 minutes left. David Villa. David Villa! Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vieira. Now Costa Curta. Adams.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Time added on 4 minutes. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. And here's Ronaldinho. He's dealt with that really well.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Phillips. Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Johnson. Ødegaard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. That is a brilliant interception. Ipswich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Tuanzebe for Phillips. Hutchinson. That's good running with the ball. It's anyone's ball now. Ødegaard. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Vieira. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. White and Adams. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. Ødegaard. And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tuanzebe for Phillips. Cajuste. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Cajuste kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Interesting ball. And he's onside. Oh, sweet feet. This is promising. And he's running through. There's the hit. Can he find the finish? It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Ødegaard. Vieira. Up he goes! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Johnson. Twanzebe. And Johnson. Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Haaland. Now it's Ødegaard. Great hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Chaplin. Might be danger here. Oh, nice touch. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. White. White just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Patel. It's Patel! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Haaland. Vieira. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gerrard. White. And Adams. Ødegaard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ronaldinho. Ah, such a clever touch. Played it. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pinamonti. Up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ødegaard. And it's Ronaldinho. Neatly clipped into space. That's really good defending. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ødegaard. Ødegaard crosses. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Pinamonti gets his pass away. Ødegaard. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Haaland. David Villa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vitinha. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Out for a throw. Showing good feet. Gerrard. David Villa. Real chance here. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far.
He's having a go!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him, and he failed to get his head up. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Vitinha. And here's Balotelli. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's quick to get it clear again. Miretti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Haaland! In for the pieces! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Badell can get it clear. And that will be the final act. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running. And here's Haaland.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Ødegaard. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that has been knocked clear. Omar Mascarell moved on forwards. Adams cuts out the pass.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It'll be a throw-in. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Omar Mascarell. And they can counter here. Murici. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Here's Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Ronaldinho! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Driven forward. Gerrard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gerrard. Haaland. And that's a good David Villa! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ødegaard. Oh, super find. There's no flag. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. And he's harm's way. Can he latch onto this? Great chance! Vieira with the clearance. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He can get that clear. Deftly done. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira can get it clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. There will be a throw-in. And here's Ronaldinho. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gently done. A real chance if he can get through. Can he finish? Dida gets rid without sophistication. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Adams. And it's Gerrard. Half an hour gone in the second half. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Deftly away. Oh no, what has happened here? And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A case now of complete control. He is through here. Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Rodri. Defending of the desperate variety. That's gone for a throw-in. Messi. Darder. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, just skips past his man, Ødegaard. Now there's a fine ball. It's Gerrard! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. He's got the shot away!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That was always going to be the keeper's. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ødegaard. Haaland. Goalkeeper's ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking for the runner. Nice face-to-face with the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ødegaard. That's very neat. Gerrard. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Gerrard. That's a sharp pass. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. De Chilio with the clearance. Now the finish! And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Liverpool tries a shot! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Might be danger here. There's the hit! They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ødegaard has created one goal already. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Petzela, and he's had it nicked away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played back in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Tries to get it clear. Into the last 5 minutes. Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's gone for a throw-in. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's tidy.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. David Villa taking in... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Haaland! Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's had it nicked away. He's having a go! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No, he's not getting past him there. Dida is there to take. Oh, delightful ball. He's onside. Goes in for the header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Now Ødegaard. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. White. David Villa! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's out for a goal kick. White. Beckenbauer. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Brilliantly cut out. Now he's off and running. Well, it looked promising. Oh, they could be caught out here. The ball has bounced loose now. He's one-on-one. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he welcomes it in. Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Terrific header! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Ronaldinho being hunted in packs.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about...
There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Beckenbauer, it's so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Adams. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Ronaldinho. Ødegaard. Ødegaard powering forward here. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Great chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entity.
Climbs up big! And it's headed over. Liverpool making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's intervened well there. Pessina. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Tries a shot! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So a breakthrough already. And he's been shifted off it. He can run onto that. He's got away. Hits one. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Stuani. Brian Hill. Brian Hill! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Girona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Romeu. Now Romeu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Costa Curta. Vieira. He's looking to set free a runner. He has found the way through. And a header! They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He is just caressing the ball. Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Gerrard does really well there. He is strong. Vieira. Hill. Chance! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is good alertness. 60 minutes played. Ødegaard. And it's Vieira. That's Gerrard. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? No mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Haaland. Now this could be... David Villa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho receives it in a good position. Ødegaard! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ødegaard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Tries to get it clear. And that should get the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is it then, now or never.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now, who's going to be first to this? David Villa! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool, and that is as far as it goes. Liverpool have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, who's going to be first? And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
An early launch just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. David Villa in with the challenge. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vieira. And here's Haaland. Well, now has a shot! Danger averted for now. And it's Gerrard. Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And he welcomes it in. Adams makes the interception. Ødegaard. Haaland. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland. David Villa. Looking for the runner, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Gerrard.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking for options for movement. Le Havre have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's very neat. Drilled in low. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Haaland. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool lead by... There's the shot! Oh, the ball in for the pieces! Now that is commitment to the cause. And now they can spring out of defence. White is always looking to play quality balls. Gerrard. Now it's Ayew. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Vieira. Now Costa Curta. Adams. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Throw in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well read. Nice interception. And the shot! Ayew is flagged offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that is expertly dealt with.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's gone for a throw-in. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Beckenbauer. Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Vieira. That's really well cleared.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rodri. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, nicely intercepted. So, what can they make of this? And here's Haaland. Rosier. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Haaland! Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Gerrard. Adams. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Costa Curta. Now White plays a delicate ball. And here's Gerrard. Leganes trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, the clearance is short. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's nice. And he's in on goal. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's Gerrard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
White was in no mood for any of that. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Gerrard plays a sharp little ball here. He's got tall. They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Great hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's been taken short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Haaland. Lovely feet. Decent hit! And it's in! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character.
Chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much... Can he put it away? Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I see this guy, Romagnoli, as the latest in a line of fine Italian defenders, and he's very adept with his feet. This allows him to play, you know, all sorts of passes out from defence, but he also plays himself out of pressure and keeps everything moving. He's quite a cool character.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Isaacson does really well to win the ball there. Castellanos. Gerrard. Vieira. And here's Haaland. He's going for goal! It's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ødegaard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marosic. 15 minutes till half-time. Isaacson. Haaland. David Villa looking understandably energised after his goal. Haaland. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Pedro. Ødegaard. Oh, super find. Haaland. It's Gerrard! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ronaldinho goes short. Costa Curta. And he's in on goal. And a shot. It's there. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turn...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, it would have been harder. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Liverpool come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are, after a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up. Pedro! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out for a throw. Vieira. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rovella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chips it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Adams. Beckenbauer. Ødegaard. David Villa. Driving through the middle. Nice, shooting chance! He's scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. David Villa. And it's Gerrard. David Villa. Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. Rovella. Zaccagni. Castellanos. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Zaccagni. And it's Vecino. Now he's off and running. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. 2 minutes to be added on. Rodri. And that's that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. David Villa picking up the Man of the Match award. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, there's your danger man. David Villa! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cadiz deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it's his...
And the shot! Wirtz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here's Chouameni. Wirtz! Oh, that's a very decent ball. Tries a shot! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
David Villa! Sobrino. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Sobrino. Oh, nicely intercepted. Endrick. Koundé. And it's Modric. It's Modric! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Liverpool ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Wirtz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's looking to set free a runner. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The less said about that pass, the better. Liverpool are 2 up early in the second half. Shot at goal! He scores! Back to within 1. Interesting.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Cadiz get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half.
Wirtz! Oh, the ball's run, and it's come back out to him. It's in! And just like that, he hits 50. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Alaba. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him. Now he's off and running. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great chance! Danger averted for now.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
David Villa being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Modric. Endrick looking understandably energised after his goal. Sobrino. Oh, lovely. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. They want to be quick to recover this.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Liverpool are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. I'd. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Koundé, Alaba, and Koundé, Pedri, Koundé, now it's Pedri, here's Chouameni, the ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. I'd. Zaragoza looking to pass their way through. Yep, it's a corner. Cleared without hesitation. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Hendrick is wide and looking to get onto this. David Villa. That's good play.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals,
Face to face, now the finish! He's scored!
boom, there we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Rudiger. And Koundé. Forwards and with intent. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Modric. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Chouameni.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he put it away? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Great ball if he can get there. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Koundé, Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. Liverpool sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. And we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. David Villa, and he's in on goal, hits one! We've got a goal! There is the breakthrough! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Oh no, what has happened here? That'll be a throw-in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it. This is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's in plenty of space here. Ribéry has a go! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ribéry gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rabiot. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the shot! It's in! Cittadella back on level terms!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cittadella grabbed the equaliser and we're all square. Dybala! Can he put it away? He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put...
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. They've played it short. Anguissa getting this one clear. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Anguissa. And Bastoni. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Dybala charging forward, the ball at his feet.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. D'Alessio. Ribery, who's set up one goal so far. Dybala. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised.
There's the hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cittadella have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And it's been taken short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Zapata stood his ground strongly. Zapata has found the net here, of course. Well read, nice interception. Anguissa. Martinez. And here's Ribery. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Dybala goes in for the header! It's in! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
D'Alessio. Now the finish! It's in!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And now he has 2. Cittadella get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
He's through here. Shot at goal! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And the shot! And that's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Di Lorenzo. Zaccagni. Good running, strong and purposeful. Di Lorenzo. Zapata. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Duvan Zapata clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Cuadrado. Gently done. And that has been knocked clear. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he put it away? That's going to go a long way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Dybala. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! Oh, it's coming. Has another go! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool make the perfect start. They are already ahead. There's the hit! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without... And a header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Anguissa. Martinez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just eases him off the ball. Zapata is herring after that one. There's no flag, and he's real chance! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A case now of complete control. Stood up well to him there. Di Lorenzo makes the interception. And it's Zapata. Now it's Martinez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Di Lorenzo gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. Martinez. Bastoni. And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Liverpool very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Martinez. Zapata. Martinez. Martinez looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool 3 up and in almost complete control. Shot a goal! He has done it! They're back within reach!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So is this the start of a comeback? Dybala, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. In with a header! It's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Anguissa. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Great Zapata! "75 minutes played. He's got away. It's a sweet ball, that. Martinez, and he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. No way through. And it's Ribery. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Very nicely done. Decent hit! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that will be it. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Frimpong finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, what I like most about this fellow, Peter, is the way that he uses his pace to transform defence into attack in the blink of an eye. What's more, if he gets caught out at the other end of the pitch, he's got the acceleration to get back in time to save the day.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. David Villa. Strokes it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Out of play for a goal kick. Guti. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, the shot could be on here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Davids. De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Davids. He's looking to set free a runner.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
De Bruyne. Guti. He can run onto that. Lovely bit of skill. And he's lost his match. Shot a goal! Danger averted for now. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's on a charge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's got the shot away! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Cleared without complication. Oh, good ball! Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And he's there to clear it. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
David Villa! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
Terrific header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Bruyne looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Irwin.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. De Bruyne. Irwin. And it's De Bruyne. Irwin. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. David Villa. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Guti, he's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Lima gets good distance on it. Irwin skims one in, and that has been cleared. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. David Villa. Fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Under an awful lot of pressure. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Koeman. Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
David Villa. Musiala. Now Lima. Olise. And here's Kane. Lima gets a cross in. They get a throw in. Musiala
really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Frimpong. Strong running down that left flank. Musiala. Olise! Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break.
And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself...
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Bruyne. Irwin. And it's Guti. Engages and forces him off the ball. Liverpool still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And now the breakaway. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this. Lima. Olise.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lima is flagged offside. Upamecano. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's got his range wrong there. Ronaldinho. And that's another throw. Guti. Van Nistelrooy. David Villa. Corner.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Ronaldinho, and that's really well manoeuvred. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.